in Tai Chi, one of the longer term goals there, and really it's one you would have in the short term if you knew, but it's one of the hidden secrets and all that stuff, is whole body breathing. You want to breathe in and out with your whole body. Now most people, they breathe very high up in the chest and even up into their throat area and this kind of a thing. And that's not as healthy. The whole body breath, where the breath's really fully, completely into you and out of you, all the way in. That's your better health. Now, when I say that, let me give a warning. If you have a health condition, you could be trying to work on, gently of course, the whole body breathing and be getting some, like a head rush, heart pounding, this kind of thing. If you do, that's a good sign. You probably need to go visit a doctor. And so let me put that warning in there and say that you should do that if that's the case. For most people, it won't be a problem like that. Okay, so whole body breathing. Well, the biggest key initially to that, of course, or biggest two keys are relaxation and then alignment. And the one where most people have the greatest amount of difficulty actually is alignment. And when I say that, it's because they'll even be at rest where they really are kind of relaxed and the breathing's not really going well, and the alignment is the bigger culprit usually in that case. And so what I'll suggest to you is to feel the difference in the breath in your body, put your fingers and push them into your belly, and then take your head and breathe in and try to push your fingers out with the breath in. So in other words, like from here, straight up, I push in, breathe in, and feel that part of my body expand because of the breath coming into it. That's out, in, and out. And when I went out, I could feel that it pushed back, I'm putting pressure, that it pushed back in. Take your head and do that same thing, or kind of skew your body off, and you'll find that the air doesn't want to come all the way in there like that. It wants to stop way short, right? And then this is just the lower abdomen. When we're talking about whole body, back towards that Wu Chi and three powers position again, right? And then even then, now it becomes more about, because you're in the right posture if you've worked the information for that. But now we're talking about relaxation and the ability to let the breath move in you like that. And so let's test that out. Roland, I'll bring you out here, please. And so what I want to feel for, go ahead and put your hands on. Put your hands on me. And I'll put my hands here on him. And I want you to go ahead and breathe. And I want to feel, and I can even come up higher if I need to. I want to get the best spot where I can feel. And then I want you to breathe in. And I can feel the breath come in, and I can feel where it went to and out. And just kind of keep doing that relaxed. Okay, and then now you feel that on me. And could you feel the breath coming in? How far into my body did you feel it coming to? And feel again, and see if you can feel where does it stop in terms of coming into my body, and just feel.
Feels really deep.
Would you say it comes to here and stops? Or do you feel like if you're feeling down into my legs, it feels like it's coming into the legs? See if you can feel that if it's coming into my arms or not. And that'll be more of an exercise on his side. He's really having to work to feel that now. Now I'm doing it, me doing it. Ideally, he wants to be able to feel this so that he can take somebody that's a beginner or closer to a beginner who hasn't done this and get a sense of where their air is coming into or not. Okay, so and then I'll do all four. So are we able to get a sense of it coming in all the way everywhere like that? And so that's ideally what would happen. So let's do that first, and then we'll do another one right behind this that's helping to help your partner troubleshoot when they're not doing it in and out from everywhere. Okay. Okay, so then the next step is when you're doing the set, hold on just a second, then by feeling this, ideally you learn again to feel it inside your own body and to feel it inside the other person's. And then when I'm doing my Tai Chi set, I'm getting better at doing whole body breathing through my set because I've been training it with the partner and had that feedback again, and so it's going to be better and more complete, right? So there's that. Then here's the next step from the checking and pushing and the feedback side of this, which is put your hands on me really good there. And what I want him to do is relax as much as you can, obviously, be in good structure and position. Come this way a step. And try to breathe fully without, obviously it wouldn't be forced breath, otherwise there's this tension all over the place. And so it's breathe with the whole body like that. And when he's doing it, I want to feel where he's breathing to. And if there's an area I can feel he's not breathing in, I'll show him. Now, if you caught them, they've breathed all the way out. Well, obviously, they're sort of empty. And yet, as long as they breathe in and then just relax and breathe out and relax and breathe in, there's still air through the whole system like that. You know, from the breath. There's still breath. It's a better way to put that than air. Because it's, anyways, it changes in the body, right? And so if he's tensed anywhere where he cut that air off, the breath, where he cut that breath off, or the energy of that breath off, the oxygen mixed with the other things that you breathe, then I would want to go find that. And so he's breathing into his legs pretty nice, actually. So I'll push to there, right? And it's good. But he's not breathing in his arms. And so I'm just pushing that kind of gently. So come back and make sure that that part has it too. And I'll trade sides here so you can see. Yeah, your hand's still good and strong there. Go ahead. And so now he thought about breathing his arms, but don't add tension in to do it, and still the legs. And so now if I push to that arm, he's got breath in there. It's not happening. So I've got to feel and go, where is he not breathing? Well, he's breathing some of his arms. I'm thinking about pushing his fingers. And you can tell that where the air stopped before it got down all the way to your hand is why the movement. And so go ahead and relax. And you want to work on alignment, because right now if I just push alignment alone, he's going to have an issue right there. I had to go in and find it. Right? So that was kind of the one we did first. So come back in and fix the alignment issue. And for him, that's a lot better. And then keep the airflow through there. And so now I'll check the fingers. Now he's got air in there now. I'm going to check and see if there's air in the legs. Not as much. Right? You can tell, and am I calling it right, that you really weren't breathing in the legs now? It was all just focused on this part. And so it's telling him, it's helping him and you tell me if this is wrong, it's helping him to get the idea in the whole body of where and how to breathe and to really kind of fill the whole thing. Yes. And so as we're pushing there, test me for it, and I'll go whatever's, I guess, is easier for them to see. It doesn't matter. And if you feel somewhere I don't have air, push that thing. And part of what this will do is, you notice I'm moving my legs right now, is that if you tense, you'll be cutting off the air, and again, not air really, but the breath, the energy of the breath. You'll be cutting that off. And so it really is that you have to keep it soft so that the air can come in, so that the breath can come in there. And really, you can even push around a little bit. And again, you want to be soft enough, soft but strong in your push, so that if you find a place that's moving or doesn't have the air in it, that's right, that doesn't have air in it right now, so go ahead and move me with it. Right? Because I was busy talking, and so all my energy was up here. So go ahead and do that again. And that's right. You want to be able to build that sensitivity to do it. And it was also feedback to me that when I'm talking, I really need to relax and talk more like this. Go ahead and push that now. And you can tell that's full, and see if you can, I've got another place I've sort of cut off intentionally, although it happened by accident, but I've left it. See if you can find that and push it. And it's got some size to it, so. Yeah, and it's not up top, is it? You can tell it's a little bit, some, right? But not completely. Where there's a place where I'm just not really putting much of that breath energy at the moment. Yeah, push it, push it, push it. So that was legs. Okay. Yeah, and so you were able to find that and move that. So come again. And you can test. If you think it doesn't have it, you can test and see. And so now you can feel it's full, right? And so then as we're playing, what I'll do is I'll make sure mine's full. This is obviously building up to that point. And then from here I'll feel for his. And he's got kind of full body air coming in right now. So then it becomes, well, let's see who's got more body air. So we'll both be pushing. You can start pushing too. And that was simply because I had better, more airflow all the way, breath energy, all the way through. I don't like to say airflow because once it leaves the lungs, even though it was the oxygen and all the stuff, right, it's in the system. Okay, so try this. Tai Chi is known to increase the blood oxygen levels in the body. That's, again, one of the benefits that's touted. But, again, in order to get that benefit, you kind of have to be doing some very correct practice. And so the whole body breathing, which comes in from doing the Tai Chi right, that is the correct practice for that. And so it will give you the increased blood oxygen levels by working on that. Now, the advanced of this is that as a teacher doing this, or as a person who's very skilled doing it, you can influence someone else's breath. So if you had someone that really had blockages and had trouble breathing, or let's say they even have like an asthmatic type of condition, you could go in and manipulate the breath with your mind. This is being able to feel their breath, being able to feel your breath really well first. And so I'm going to bring out a student. He doesn't have asthma that I know of, but he was wanting to get the breath to come in and out from his feet, and he was having a little trouble with that. Now, there is a verbal instruction I could give him for that, but I'm going to use it to demonstrate. And I don't know how well it'll come across on film, but for the folks here, they can feel it, and I'm happy to let you feel this kind of thing if you ever want to. And that is, come out and put your hands on here, and then relax. And so first, let's fix structure. So come forward a little bit, and let's see. Yeah, so that's stronger that way. Now relax, but keep that posture, good posture stuff. Okay, and then relax and breathe in to the whole body. And so I can feel where his breath coming down stopped, right? So I'm going to help him now with that. Keep breathing like that. And there it went to his feet. And I just kind of manipulated it to do that. And again, he could have a condition or something, or a place that he's not getting oxygen to, in the same way I'm doing that, which he doesn't need the help getting it to his feet, but somebody that's got a condition or something and extra tensions, they may need the help feeling in there to make the adjustment. And so you can do it where it's a healing thing, making the adjustments. You feel me expand it across that?
Yeah, I'm feeling something.
Okay, and what he did was he had tension here where I could tell the air wasn't coming in. I'll just show you. So stay right there. Stay right there like you can push me. So there's some still, and stay there. Stay there. You see the difference in how much movement he's got there? It's because I'm pulling the air down the arm, and so now it's getting full with the air as opposed to it being empty and stiff. And so now if you try to breathe in and out of that arm, a lot easier for you to get the airflow there like that. And so it's encouraged by my mind going in there and doing that. And again, it's an advanced practice, but it goes there. All right. Okay, for the other simple side of making sure to help you to have whole breath in to your body, that it is coming in everywhere, and just to kind of as a check for it, make sure your breath is up here. Put your hands out there and push straight through me, please. And I'm not making it easy, but push me strongly. Okay, and then stop doing that and breathe in. Make sure it's all the way in you, and the same push, but now with that full body breath. Keep coming. And then breathe in deeply when you're, yeah, that way. Come again. Big difference. Go back, same push, do the other breath again. He did that one with just tension, and so it pushed you off, right? So literally from here, or tension, and there's that. Right? Full body breath. See it for yourself. I'm going to give you the flip side of this to look at as well. Come out here. I'm going to be just here. What I want you to do is put both your hands on, and be in a good, strong position for you. Just whatever you need to do to move me that way. Come again. Okay, and come again. Big change?
Yeah.
Yeah, just breath. I didn't change anything else. I leaned forward a little bit more when he went to do that on the slide, but otherwise, same.